pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Clay Holmes. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Line drive, puts it away for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Seiya Suzuki.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Kyle Tucker, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That's off the mark, and 1-1. The Cubs are looking very strong so far this season. And that's outside, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up, and it gets the players fired up too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
That one misses, and now 3-1. And that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. To third. And that's a fair ball. Man at first, and now the batter is Carson Kelly. That's in there. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto makes the catch, and that is that. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the mound in this one, Jameson Taillon. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
This one smoked out to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Tyrone Taylor.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
The other way, birdie. To first, and he beats it.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So a man at first, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Good feed, that's one, and that's two. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. Nothing here on the show. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Fought off foul. Holmes, the tall righty, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. He's just too good of a hitter at the plate. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one's in there, 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And the pitch. Outside low. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Torrens down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. And there's a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. John Birdie at the plate. In there at the knees, strike one. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
That's down.
Throw to second, and he's safe. On the ground to third. Beatty to first. And 2 away now. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. Wow. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a base hit into right center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
1-0.
In the dirt. Goes to second.
He's in
Save!
there.
And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Tucker stands at second with 2 gone. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Taylor sizes this one up. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the veteran DH, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a 1-2. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Luis Torrens in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
At the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. And there's a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a ball. Nope. Went with the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Holmes back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And the batter will be Justin Turner. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Handles, throws to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
There's a strike. Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one almost got him. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one fouled off. Swing at a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Cubs lead 1, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the veteran outfielder, Jeff McNeil.
Left fielder.
Just missed. That's out to center field. Puts it away for the out. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. On the ground. On the run, throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That's down and in. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Outside low, 2-1.
2-1.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ripped to the right center. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Juan Soto now. And that is out of play. And the sweeper catches the plate.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball still 0-2. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kelly to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, on to the 4th. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso. And a quick out, number 1. John Birdie digs in now. And a foul ball.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 1 for 2. That clips the corner. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Action in the Mets bullpen. David Peterson appears to be getting loose. Nunez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Cut on and lifted in the air. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it, and that is that. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Nimmo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Man at first with 1 gone. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. On the ground to 3rd. And it stays fair. The throw in. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to 3rd. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into 3rd.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Torrens leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Edge of the zone called a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have
slings it across, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch swinging.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. 1 up, 1 down. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. And it's fouled away.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one close, ruled a ball, and the count is 1-1. And foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to center. Taylor gets under it. Squeezes it. 2 away now. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clay Holmes gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. New pitcher now, Dedniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Turner now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle, Lindor tosses to first. Turner is out. Out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And there's one down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in there at the knees.
0-2.
Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Taylor. And a foul ball. Taylor, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. That one misses in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2. Francisco Lindor waiting to hit for the Mets. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nico Horner. Slider right there. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Genesis Cabrera getting loose out there. Garrett warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. And they get Nico Horner one away. And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. McNeil makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Dansby Swanson. In the air out to center, and it falls. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman
John Birdie, the next Cub to hit. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Swanson off of first with 2 away. Runner on the goal. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Bounced up the middle. Swanson gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Soto in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
To first, they get the out on Soto. 2 down, base is empty. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. There's the strike at the knees.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at Citi Field. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. Nunez back to work. And there's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe. No push.
Pulls that one foul. And ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches
2
away,
balls,
you
1
get the
strike.
feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
To the right side. The throw to first. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a swing and a miss there.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Brett Beatty. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Julian Merriweather. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Reed Garrett.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
And here it comes. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Carson Kelly, just missed. Garrett, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. In the air, left field, McNeil has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. McNeil under this one. pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Check on the runner. Suzuki back in on a dive. On the ground to the left. Knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5.
Back-to-back base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Reed Garrett will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound. This is his 3rd time out this year. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Taylor makes the catch, and that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation. Nothing you can do about those, is it?
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. The Cubbies leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that misses. 1-1.
That's ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's to third. Birdie fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Tyrone Taylor. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Fought off foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball, that's in.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mets go down quickly. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie.
Third baseman, John Birdie.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one pulled foul. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Goes down looking. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. Ripped on a line. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now Kyle Tucker. To the right side, Acuna throws to first, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets nothing. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it's going to be Francisco Lindor. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Daniel Palencia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-1.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Pete Alonso. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nope.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Nimmo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Palencia is just 1 strike away. Liner, base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
One ball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
5-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Gotta make ends and affect that. Drop 250 on the wristband. It's a party, not your type of party. They can let you win the man, I'm sorry. I'm losing time, this is time is money. Gotta make it back, so I'm auto rolling. Mac the with this water on me. Diamonds dancing, Chris Prince on me. Juicing with the bullet.